Welcome back friends, this is Ramesh Sharma here and you're watching React.js series for beginners, and this is a part 4 series, and in this part 4 we are going to learn about state and props. So now what is state here? So if you don't know about React.js and its components, you can watch my previous videos here, and there is one project also, so static website without React router. So there is no routing in that website, simple one page scroll website is there, so with smooth scrolling, so you can go there and see that. So now let's see state and props. So what is a state? See that here, state, React component has built-in state object. The state object is where you store properties values that belongs to the component here. So state is a build. There is a build. State is an object that is already built in object in React component. The state object is that in which you store the properties values of the component here. So when you will change the property of that component, and then it will change in the state here, and then component will re-render. Component will re-render means component will refresh, page will not refresh, component will refresh. So so this is state as. So you can create state as two ways. So first with class here, class based component, and second with function based component. But in the function based component there is another concept, that is of hooks. So you have to use hooks to add a state in our component here. So that I will tell you in the next part. So now in today's part we will deal with only class components for our state here. So to creating a state, so there are two methods for class component. First is with constructor, and second is without constructor. So let's see. So this is my app here. So I created a class component here. So this is a class component app extends react.component here. So this is render. So this is not a traditional method. So this is a now outdated here. So now hooks are there. So hooks are very easy for that. So because of the function component, because of the ES6 and more advanced concepts. So let's see. First of all, we have to create constructor here. Constructor. So here we have to create constructor, and now we have to pass props here. So props are nothing but the properties. So as we are getting constructor here, so we have to pass properties also. So in the function component, same in the function component there will not be a constructor here. So we can pass as in the function, in the component function, as an argument as prop. So props are the just properties like our JavaScript arguments here, or you can say the JavaScript properties and HTML attributes. Like these are the props here only. Nothing is there. So I will tell you now in the video, in the next half of the video. So now we have to pass super here. So super props. So super will tell us about our parent component here. So we have to write super also if we are using constructor here. So now we have to create state. So here will be this dot state is equals to, so as this is a constructor, so we have to use this keyword here. So under the constructor we have to use this keyword because this belongs to our this class here. So now I'm using an object here. So first of all, let's do it without object. So here will be name Raman. So simply I'm writing Raman here. So see that. So when this is loading, see that nothing is here. So how we can see is our state is added or not without adding in our, without showing the state in our this project here. So there is one extension here. So simply go to Web Store Chrome, and under the Web Store Chrome you have to search React Developer Tool. See that. So this is React Developer Tool. So this one is this is a name, React Developer Tool. So you have to search and install it. So let's see the component here. So simply go to this here. So this is because you cannot set so I'm just telling you like this, so you cannot set this as like this, so you have to set state as object only. So that's why this is giving us a warning here. So simply go here and go to components tab and click on app component. See that state, see that it is giving us and string as an array here. So this, so that's why it is telling us please do object. Yeah. So let's move with the object here. So let's write object here, name will be Raman. So let's see, so it will refresh automatically. See that here now in the state there is a name that is equals to Raman here, and in the console see that error is also gone here. So that was just a warning here. So now how to show this in our web page. So let's see now. So here will be one BR tag. So after that there will be, let's write one h1 tag here. So here will be h1 tag and welcome. Now span, since it is a dynamic value, so we have to write curly braces here. So curly braces, after that this dot state, because this is a class component, this dot state, then what we want. If we are writing just like this dot state, this dot state is an object here, so we did not call the key. See that objects are not valid as rect child. So see that object with key, there is a name as a key here, so this is not doing like that. So we have to add now name here. So since there is a key name, and you can also write age here, so age 18. See that here name, so when I am writing key name, so welcome Raman, name is there. So when I will write age, this dot state dot age, I'm assuming that you are, you know objects and you know the basics of JavaScript. See that welcome 18. So here we want name. So you can also create nested objects here like address. So address will be like house number, house number 2000 like this. So we have to write state dot name dot address, and then we have to write in the address there will be our house number. So there will be house number. See that house number. Copy this, paste this. House number not defined. Add. Okay. So this dot state dot address, there will be address. This dot state dot name dot address will not be there. See that. Now you can also pass an array here. So let's pass array. So array will be like this: 15 Raman, 99 55 like this. So if you will write here array, so it will print the array. See that it is printing the array without any error. 15 Raman, everything like that. So now let's see how we can change the value. So here name Raman here, so we want to change the name here. So here will be our name. Now let's add one button here. So here will be BR tag. So here we want one button. So button type will be button here. So here will be change state. So now this is a button here, so we have to change this state here, this name only. So there will be one on click function. So on click we have to this dot handle change. So this is a function, this is a class component, so that's why handle click. So handle click it will be there. Now outside the constructor we have to define this function. So there will be handle click. So handle click, there will be one function here. So we have to now set the state. So to set the state, there is function this dot set state. Set state. So this dot set state. Now since this is an object here, so we have to pass object here. So object, first call the function and under that pass as an argument here. So we have to change name here. So name it will be Raman Sharma. So let's see, load this. So see that when I will click here, so I'm also opening this our component here, component app. See the name is now Raman here. So whenever I click here, component this component will re-render, page will not refresh. See that here page will not refresh. So whenever I click here, the error is coming here. So what error is coming? Cannot read property this dot set state. Okay. This dot handle click is equals to this dot bind handle click, we have to pass state. So let me see, bind in React.js. So this is a handling event here. So we have to bind this function here. So on click, see that this is a function here. Copy this. Now we have to find this here. So we have to bind this, that's why it is giving us the error here. So we have to bind. So here will be this dot handle click is equals to this dot handle click dot bind this. So we have to bind this function here. So when I will reload this, so when I will click here, see that our state changes. Raman Sharma, our state changes to Raman Sharma. See that when I will reload this, see that here now state is Raman here. So when I will click change state, here will Raman Sharma and here is also coming Raman Sharma, and components re-render without refreshing. So when I will click change state, without refreshing, component re-renders. So now let's see how we can change state with previous terms. So let's see that here will be age here. So age is 18 here. So see that now there is an error here. So see that there will be age 18. So when see that here age is also 18 here. Age is also there. So when I will click on change state, see that now name changes and age is also changed. age is also remain same. We can also change age also here. So age will be 20. So whenever we reload this, change state, see that Raman Sharma and age is also changes, and Raman Sharma name is also changing. So we can do like that. So now this is was a state with constructor here. So now let's do one thing. Let's do a state here without constructor here. So here will be one state. So state is equals to like this. So here we want our name. So name is equals to Raman. So name is equals to Raman here. So when I will reload this, see that same Raman is there. So when I will click here, change state, it is giving us an error. Cannot read property state of undefined. So this will be the error here. So now how to solve this error? Simply remove this dot, sorry. So here is the state here. So see that. So this is giving us the error here. So cannot find this dot set state. This dot state set state. So it should not give us the error here. So when I click change state here, so cannot read property change state. So let's see. So it should not give us the error. So error is coming here. So it should not give us the error. So let me see. See that here is a React state without constructor. So here is a state here. See that this dot set state. So there will be one function here. So there will be one function here. So that's why it is giving us the error here. So copy this. Write this dot set state previous state. So here we don't want any previous state. We just want to change our name to Raman Sharma. So reload this. So when I click this state here, so it is giving us the error. This dot set state should not give us the error. State is equals to, everything is fine. So as this is a now updated version, so that's why it is giving the error, I think. So that's why it is giving the error. See that now the state changes. So that's why that was just because of the function here. So so when I click here change state to Raman Sharma here. So this was just a concept of state. So I will tell you in the hooks here. So now let's see about props here. So what are the props? So props, see that here what are the props here. So here props are the argument passed into React components. Props are passed to component via HTML attributes. So it like just like these are the properties of the components, React components, and we can pass to any components, uh, pass through any components like let's create one props here. So see that let's create one file here. So if here one file will be a new file, and here will be display name, display name, display name dot js, display name of dot js. So here I will create functional component here, function component, and I will pass here props here as a props. So props here. So now here will be one division here. So here class name, simply write nothing here. So here I am copying this. So cut this, I am cutting this and pasting h1 here. So I am pasting h1 here. So here there will be no this dot state name will not be here. So here will be, so let me write here. So first of all, now let's add component here, display name. Display name. So component is auto imported. So see the display name. See that now it is giving us the error. Cannot read property state of undefined, because this state is the here state is not defined, but here state is defined. So we will pass the state of this component to display name here. So here we will pass here we will pass properties here, argument here. So here will be name is equals to, and then dynamic value, because this is a dynamic value. So there will be a name, here will be this dot state dot name. Now this name will be here do as props here. So when I write console.log props, so I am removing this. So console.log props here. See that. So when we go to console, see that here props. In the props now there is a name Raman here. So Raman, that is of state here. So I can also pass like age here. So I am passing age. Age, since it is a not dynamic value, so double quotes here. So age is equals to 18. You can simply write like 18 here, like this, 18. Age is equals to 18. Now whenever we reload this, see that now in the properties there is also the age here. So here is age and name here. So now how we can show this here? So here will be simply write here double first curly braces, then props, as this is an object here. So first we want to print name here, props dot name. So whenever we reload this, see that name is showing in the component here. So when I will go here, now see that there are two components, app and display name. In the display name there is a prop here. See that there are props, means properties here, but it is rendered by app component. But in app there are no props. The props are nothing here, but there is a state here. So when I will click here, see that state also changes. State changes, and display name here props also changes, because props are name props. See that here name is assigned this dot state dot name here. So now let's see how we can call the function from a child component here. So that we will do same like a state here. So I will cut this. So first of all we need division here. So here we need BR. So here will be the button here. So this dot handle click. So this dot handle click, there will be not any function here. So here will be props dot handle click, and we will call the function here. So here call the function. So let me first remove this on click here. So now see that now I am passing this handle click function here. So let's pass this. So here will be handle click. So this handle click represent to this one. This handle click represent to this one. Handle click is equals to, and we will pass this dot handle click. We will pass this dot handle click. Take care. See that we will not call the function here. So we will call the function here. So see that when now let's see the properties. See that in the properties there is a handle click function here, and in the function there is nothing. So now we will call the handle click function here. As a properties there will be handle click function. So see that when I will reload this, maximum that sorry, here will be handle click only. So handle click, let's write function here. So here will be handle click function. So here will be handle click function here. So now it will not give us the error, I think. Rect limits the number of, so infinite loop is there. So it is giving us one error. So it should not give us the error here. So when I click here change state, see that this function is calling here. So see that we have not have to call this function. So property of all properties will call this function only. So when I will click here change state, see that child component is rendering. Child component, we are calling the function from the child component. So this is a very good for the props here. So but there will be many problems, like we cannot pass data from child component to the child component to our parent component. So for that there is a solution of Redux here, so that I will tell you in the next parts of the video. So at last, thanks for watching. If you have any queries, then please comment in comment section, and please like, subscribe and share this video here. So I will see you in the next video. Then we will know about React hooks here. So we will use function components there. So at last, thanks for watching.